Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. One of this season's most eagerly awaited movie musicals is Jonathan Larson's Tick, Tick, Boom, which stars Andrew Garfield and is directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. It is currently playing in theaters and will begin streaming on Netflix on November 19th. And I caught up with two of the film's co-stars, Vanessa Hudgens and Joshua Henry. Enjoy. Okay, the film is sensational. You are both so wonderful in it. So I'll start with Vanessa. What made being a part of Tick, Tick, Boom so special for you?
There's so many things.
Warm up.
Yeah, literally. I love that. It just comes naturally. No, but the fact that Jonathan Larson was a trailblazer. He was thinking outside of the box and doing things in a way that had never been done before. Then we have Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is the exact same way. He is our Jonathan. And so to have both of these brilliant minds meshing together as one, it's just, as you see on the screen, it's magic.
Josh, for you.
I think, when I think about Jonathan Larson, I think about an artist who unintentionally made purpose popular. He followed authentically his voice and wrote what he saw and what his friends were around him. And he was so aware that he had something to offer the world. I mean, you ask him, there's a great line where he says, "I'm the future of musical theater," without batting an eyelid. He knew it and his friends knew it. And he moved with the urgency of that purpose, which then fed into Lin seeing that. And the man is nonstop. And it just continues through Lin.
Yeah, there must have been so many magical days and favorite memories being on the set. Would you share one of those wonderful days with our Broadway World audience? Vanessa, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that pops into mind is when we were filming Louder Than Words. It's a song that, is so timeless, is so relevant today, even though it was written in the 90s. The lyrics just hit your soul in a different way, and singing them, we felt so empowered together to be sharing these truths that Jonathan wrote down on paper. And I remember after doing a couple of takes, and I was like, man, cages are wings. I think I should get that tattooed right here. Moment. And he was like, that would be fire. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And as soon as we wrapped, I went to my tattoo shop and I got Cages or Wings tattooed on my shoulder.
There's gonna be many more following you to that tattoo shop, I can imagine, after they see the film. Josh, for you, magical moment on the set.
Oh, I think it was in the New York Theater Workshop, the place where Jonathan Larson actually performed Tick, 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 Boom. And it was that I have to say it's the same. And what struck me while we were filming that is the questions that he asked in that song. Fear or love, cages or wings. These are very mindful thoughts, which then led him to 525,600 minutes. Yeah. The breakdown of each one of these moments being so important to observe and notice how you're living your life, and that started right there in Tick, Tick, Boom. So for me, that moment meant so much to me in New York Theater Workshop.
And then also being in that theater, when we finally had an audience brought in, we hadn't been around that many people in a month because of the pandemic. And I remember Lin coming onto stage before we started doing the number and standing there and being like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the only operating theater in New York City. And I looked at Josh and I was just like, my mind just kind of exploded. And I was just like, it's so wild and so special that we get to do this here and now at a time where our fellow actors aren't able to. Like, we have to do this for all of us, for our community.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Welcome. I'm Jonathan Larson. I am 29 years old. I work at the Moondance Diner.
Check.
One sec. Do we take reservations? No, we do not take. We're a diner. I have an original rock musical.
Hey, boy genius.
that I have spent the last 8 years of my life writing.
He's getting out. You're gonna be rich and famous.
And rewriting.
Did you crack it yet?
Oh, I'm getting so close. And rewriting.
Can I hear it?
Any day now.
8 years! And the time keeps ticking. Tick, tick.
You need to ask, are you letting yourself be led by fear or by love?
Fear! 100% fear.
I don't know what the show is.
Why do we play with fire?
What if the workshop happens and nothing changes? What then, Jonathan?
Maybe I'm just wasting my time.
Do you know how many Jonathan Larsons there are? 1.
Why should we blaze a trail?
There's not enough time. I went to 3 friends' funerals last year, and nobody is doing enough. I'm not doing enough.
Try writing about what you know.
What does it take to wake up a generation?
It would be a tragedy to give up what you have.
Take off and fly. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than no matter what. They speak louder.
Keep going.